Chapman is an ex-Marine in Brazil's slums, battling the Yakuza outfit who attacked his sister and left her for dead. Hello everyone, welcome to another movie review, and this time it's on the movie Falcon Rising. This movie came out back in 2014, did not win any awards, and at the same time it was not nominated. I saw this over at Tubi. That's where you can watch it if you want to watch it. And the main cast in this is Michael J. White, Neil McDonough, Jimmy Navarro, Millie Ruporto, Lateef Crowder, Masashi Odate Kato, Layla Ali, Salah Baker, Ileana Benitez, Jasmine Caratini, Jonathan Cardinales Wallen, Daniel Cardona, Jose Quiro, Ernesto Concepcion, Eduardo Cortez, Jose Cote, and Juan Pablo Diaz. Or Juan Pablo Diaz. I think it's Juan Pablo Diaz. Anyhow, White, that being said, what are my thoughts on this one? Well, first of all, this falls under martial arts, open adventure, action, and adventure. That's what IMDb puts it under, and I agree. I totally agree with what it falls under, what they say it falls under. Yup. That being said, I would probably add like another genre though. It is a little bit of a thriller type thing. Yeah, I feel that there's a little bit of a thriller aspect though. So maybe that's why they didn't put it under a thriller, because it's just a hint, a little bit. But to me personally, no, it should be under thriller, if you will. That being said, what do I think about this one? Is it great? Is it good? Is it bad? Let's go over everything. So, let's start off with the weakest and get to the best thing about this movie. The weakest part of this movie would have to be the story. I would have to say no. Yeah, the story. I actually agree with that. That would probably be the weakest thing about this movie. And it's not to say that it's bad. The story is basic. As basic as you can get. But that being said, basic can be fine, can be good, can be great if done right. And was it written right? To me personally, there was times where it was actually written really well, and then at other times it wasn't written all that great. Certain scenes is coming to my mind right now. I'm not gonna say exactly what scenes that, because if I do, I would be spoiling. So at times written pretty well, at other times not so much. Moving on. The next best thing would be the action. like I said before, action does not make a movie. It doesn't. It's either the story or the cast that makes a movie a movie. And to be honest, the action, again, at times I felt like the action was actually very well done. At other times, it was good. That was it. Again, nothing special, nothing amazing. Nothing flows out to me as amazing. Nothing does. But that being said, I really enjoyed the action. Moving on to the last thing. Oh, nope, sorry. Almost forgot about the graphics. What do I think about the graphics? For its time and type, 2014, I would have to say it was alright. It was alright. It was nice to the eyes, but that being said, considering what was coming out at the time, no. There was a lot better graphics happening in other movies at the time. Yeah. So that being said, I would say the graphics is alright for its time and type. Yeah. What else to talk about? The cast. What do I have to say about the cast this time around? You know me, I normally say if the movie is good or anything, and to me personally, I feel like normally the better aspect of movies between the storyline and the cast. The cast is normally the thing that saves the movie. Normally that saves the movie. And what do I think about this time around? Did they save the movie? Yes. They saved the movie. I thought the acting, for the most part, from most actors, was good. Some were crap. But, that being said, 2 actors stood out to me. 2 actors stood out. And Michael J. White, which he was the main actor in this movie. I think he was actually probably one of the best actors there. And I'd say he did actually a very good job. But that being said, there is one other actor that I felt was actually better than everyone. And yeah, I'm sorry to say, better than the main star of the movie. Which would be, what was his name? Neil McDonough. Yeah, Neil McDonough. He was not there all that much, but when he was amazing. Amazing. And yeah, I know him from other things. I didn't know what his actor name was, but I knew him from other things because when the first second that I saw him, that I saw the face, I was like, oh my god, I know him. He guest starred in the TV show House MD. He was also started off as a guest star, but wound up being part of the main cast in the TV show Arrow. Yeah. And if I dig deeper into my head, I think I could remember him from other themes. But those are the two that I know, that I can think at the top of my head. And like I said, the scenes that he was in, he was just amazing. Amazing. Oh, right. That being said, I talked about everything. IMDb, with all the users combined, gives this movie a 5.8 out of 10. What do I think? Well, my thoughts. I actually like this movie. It's nothing special, but at the same time, it's nothing bad. I'd say it's a good movie. A good movie. Would I want to see this movie again? Yeah, maybe sometime down the line. And I give this movie none other than a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. That's my rating. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Alright, that being said, if you love this movie or did not love this movie, you can let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. I always love the comments, whether you love the movie or hate it. You can like this video, like this review, and you can subscribe to my channel if you love my content. So thank you all for taking time to watch, and join me next time for another movie review I intend to do soon. I am out.